Life's better when you don't rush. Have you ever noticed that when you're in a rush, things seem to go wrong? You're late for an appointment, you spill your coffee, you can't find what you're looking for. It seems like the universe has a sense of humor when it comes to messing with us when we already stressed out. But there's a reason for this. And once you understand it, you can start to change your life for the better. You see, when we're in a rush, we're focused on the clock. We re-worried about getting things done on time or maybe even ahead of schedule so that we can check off our to-do list. But when we're constantly looking at the clock, we're sending a message to the universe that we're only interested in one thing, being on time. And the universe is pretty good at giving us what we ask for. So if we're always asking for on-timeness, that's what we'll get. But here's the thing, when we're focused on the clock, we're not really living in the present moment. We're not paying attention to what's happening around us. We're not savoring the taste of our coffee or the sound of our loved ones laughing. We're just focused on getting from one thing to the next. And that kind of living, that kind of rushing through life, it doesn't bring us joy. In fact, it often leaves us feeling more stressed out and unhappy. So, what's the solution? Well, it's simple, yet not easy. Just don't rush. When you stop rushing, you start living. You start paying attention to the world around you. You start enjoying the little things. And when you do that, you start to feel better. You might even find that you're more productive when you're not in a rush. Because you're not distracted by all the little stressors that come up when you're already stressed out. Of course, this is easier said than done. Rushing is a habit that we've all fallen into at some point or another. But the good news is that it's a habit that can be broken. It starts with being aware of why we're rushing in the first place. Are we really late, or are we just worried about what other people think? Once you understand your why, you can start to shift your mindset and focus on the present moment. Here are a few tips to help you stop rushing. First, set realistic deadlines. When you're setting deadlines for yourself, be reasonable. Don't give yourself a deadline that is impossible to meet. This will only set you up for failure. Instead, give yourself enough time to complete the task at hand and then some. That way you won't feel so rushed. Second, take breaks. It's important to take breaks throughout the day to relax and recharge. When you're on a break, put your work away and focus on something else. Take a walk, listen to music, or chat with a friend. Just don't think about work. When you come back to your work refreshed, you'll be able to focus better and get more done in less time. Third, don't try to do too much at once. When you have a lot on your plate, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and start rushing. Instead, take a step back and prioritize your tasks. Focus on the most important things first and delegate or eliminate the rest. You'll be surprised at how much more you can get done when you're not constantly stressed out. And fourth, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment. When you're mindful, you're paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. It can help you slow down and enjoy life more. There are many ways to practice mindfulness. One way is to simply pay attention to your breath. When you notice that you're rushing, take a few deep breaths and focus on your breath. This can help you calm down and relax. So remember, life is better when you don't rush. When you stop rushing, you start living. You start paying attention to the world around you and you start enjoying the little things. Of course, it's not always easy to stop rushing, but it is possible. By following the tips above, you can start to slow down and enjoy life more. So, what are you waiting for? Start today.